Imagine for a moment there's a place inside you where nothing can touch you. A place of pure strength, pure resilience. A place where no matter what happens around you, you're still you. Can you feel it? You've been through challenges. There's been ridicule. Even moments that felt like they were meant to break you. And yet, when you look back, what do you see? What is it that you've learned? What if those moments were exactly what you needed to grow? Not just to survive, but to thrive. And now as you breathe deeply and relax, you can notice how, despite everything, you've always recovered. Every time life threw something at you, you bounced back. It's like you have this deep inner knowing that you're invincible, that nothing can truly defeat you. You just keep coming back, and each time you come back stronger, wiser, more capable. Can you feel that? It's almost like you've always known, no matter what anyone else does, you always find your way back. You can adapt, overcome, and rise stronger than before. Can you see it? That ability to take challenge, and not just survive, but actually turn it into growth. Because isn't that true? Each time someone tried to tear you down, it's like you built yourself up even higher, without even realizing it. So now let me ask you, what if challenges and ridicule weren't to be feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth? What if the more you faced, the more you could laugh and play with life, knowing that nothing can break you? You're always going to be you, no matter what the world says or does. Doesn't that feel like freedom? Now just imagine, what if each time you faced a challenge, you could embrace it with the same excitement, as if you're on a thrilling adventure? What if the more you ran towards it, the faster you could grow, change, and become even stronger? Can you feel how this thought makes you lighter? It's almost as if you were made for this, to adapt, to grow, to become better and better, easier and easier, all while having fun. That's how it works, isn't it? The more you let go, the more you embrace. The more you trust, the faster you grow. It just gets easier. So here's the thing. You've been taught to fear what others think. But now, I want you to pause for a moment. Notice this. People's praise and approval, they've nothing to do with who you really are. Isn't that true? What's more important is how you feel about yourself, how you see your own worth. If you look for praise, it's like trying to fill an endless hole. But the more you accept yourself, the less you need validation from others. And in that acceptance, there's true freedom. You see, when you stop needing praise, something magical happens. It's like you can finally be yourself. No longer do you have to chase approval. Instead, you can just express yourself freely. And in doing so, you become more confident, more relaxed, more at ease. Isn't that something you can enjoy more and more each day? Doesn't it feel good? Now think back for a moment to when you were a child. Do you remember that feeling of freedom, that sense of curiosity, wonder and possibility? What if you could access that again at any time? What if you could realize that no matter how old you get, you're always capable of learning more, growing more, and embracing the journey with that childlike sense of fascination? Doesn't it feel amazing to remember that there's always something new to learn? And here's where it gets interesting. If you stop trying to be perfect, stop trying to be grown up all the time, and instead allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give yourself permission to really live. Doesn't that feel so much more natural? When you stop trying to act tough, when you stop holding on to those old limiting beliefs about being too serious or too tough, you can be yourself. You can be real. And isn't that the most powerful thing? When you embrace the feeling of being vulnerable, you actually become stronger, more authentic, even more influential. It's almost like vulnerability is a strength, isn't it? Now if you take a deep breath and close your eyes, notice how you've already started to change. Each breath is a reminder that you're not stuck, that you're free to let go of the old beliefs that no longer serve you? What if those rules you once lived by were just stories you told yourself? And now you can tell a new story. A story where you're free, playful, and fully in control of your own narrative. You can let go of those old limiting beliefs and open yourself up to a world of possibilities. And with each passing day, you realize more and more. You don't need to be perfect to be worthy. In fact, the more you embrace your imperfections, the more you realize they are what makes you unique, beautiful, and truly strong. Let me ask you, when you think about all this, isn't it clear? Isn't it clear that the more you accept yourself, the more you allow yourself to be exactly who you are, the more powerful you become, the more you let go of the need to prove anything, the more natural your humour becomes, the more playful you are, the more magnetic and authentic you become. What's even more incredible is, you're already doing it. As you hear these words, you can already feel yourself shifting. You can feel those old limiting beliefs slipping away, like sand through your fingers. And with each breath, you allow yourself to feel freer, lighter, and more at ease. Can you feel how much easier it is to just let go? It's like you're starting to see the world as a playground, a place where you're free to be yourself, express yourself, and explore the infinite possibilities all around you. The more you embrace it, the more it becomes effortless. And with that effortless flow, you begin to ask yourself, how much more can I let go? How much more can I grow? How good can it get?